Okay, let's start the chapter. Okay. In this chapter, we want to know how can Excel help you format a workbook. Excel provide many different tools for format data and overall look of the spreadsheet. So here where we need to answer things that we want to answer is how can I change font and font style? How can I apply a border? How do I convert the text to columns? How can I make sure cells are consistently formatted? How do I modify the size of row and columns? Why change horizontal and vertical alignment? And what vocabulary word should I review and remember? So choose the right font to make your worksheet more readable. So you need to choose the right font to make your worksheet more readable. The text in the row one, if you see, is now bold, 12 point times Roman. Now the font is the look of the character. A font style is the treat such as a bold, italic, or underline. To change a font or a font style, use a font group or launch the Format Cell dialog box. Now, sometimes you can change the font, always you can change the font, color of the text, and number. And the reasons you might use a different font color for a total to make them distinct. Now to change the font color, use the font group or the format cell dialog box. And you can also copy a font color from one cell to another cell without changing any of data, by the way. Now click the border bottom drop down arrows to apply the border to the edge of the cell. So these are the borders, so you select and you select the border. And you do that, a border is a line along one or more edge of a cell, so you can distinguish it from the rest. And applying a border to a cell or a group of cells make information easier and quicker to find. To apply a border around the cell and not around others, change the setting, copy the text without copying the border. So the setting you can copy everything, all except the border. Now use a special, the paste special dialog box, as you see above, to control which information is pasted into the new cell. Now let's do some academic check. How can I ensure readability in a worksheet? Choose the right font can help ensure readability in a worksheet. How do you change a font color in a worksheet? Use the font group or the format cell dialog box to change the font color. How do you copy a text without copying the border in the worksheet? Use a special or paste special dialog box to copy a text without copying the border in the worksheet as we see. So now, sometimes you have all the data is in one column and you need to separate them. And to make many changes to a group of data in one step, you usually use the convert text to column wizard process. Now, to convert text to column, wizard separates the content of a cell, such as you've seen here as a list of names and last names into a columns. And to do that, Excel makes use of delimiter or divider to separate the text. Now, to make sure the cells are consistently formatted, use the theme table as you see here, table style and cell. The theme has lots of options that you can see how it looks like. A theme is predefined set of colors, font, and effect. You can apply it to the entire workbook too. Microsoft Excel has many built-in themes that you can apply or modify to create your own. Now, to apply a table style or predefined set of format to range the data, use the format table, which is under the design as a table command. Now, theme and table style save time by making formatting changes, such as adding borders, as you see here, and changing the font color in one step, everything in one step. Sometimes you need a cell style is a set of formatting treats that has been given a name. Like you can do it percentage or dollars or whatever currencies. Now, when you're applying a cell style, you apply all the formatting treats of that style. So with the dollar, 2 cents, 99 cents up to 99 cents. Now, Microsoft has several built-in styles, but called the quick styles. So you can do the quick style and you find them in the cell style. So you go to home and you do the cell styles and built-in and it can show you those. Now, a quick style allow you to change the look of a group of data, for example, this, such as applying currencies or percentage in one quick. So you highlight it and you do a quick style. Let's do some tech check. How can I make many changes to a group of data in one step? Use a convert text to a column function to make many changes to a group of data in one step. Now, how can you use the theme and table style help you save the time in formatting a worksheet? We can use the themes and table style save time by making formatting changes, such as adding a border and changing the font color in one step. Now, Excel also offers several ways to change the size of the row and the column. So you can make the bigger, smaller, or fit into. So to change the column width, drag the line here between the column heading and double click the line between the column heading auto fit. So if you double click it, it will auto fit it here. And if you just drag it up and down or drag this up and down, makes it bigger. Now you can also use a format menu in a cell group to adjust the column width and specified view value. Now to change the row height, you can also use this by dragging up and down. So drag the line between the headings. Now to also, or use the format menu also. Now to centralize data, what do you do to center the text across the range of the cell? Use the center axis selection features in alignment in the format cells, or you just highlight it and you can do this through this. You can also do a horizontal alignment to align the content of a cell to the left, center, or the right, as we said. To change the alignment of a cell content, use the format. You can use the format cell dialog box at the bottom of the alignment group on the home tab. So you go on that home tab, you go to the format cell, and you find the alignment. Lots of work done through the home tab. Change the vertical align position, content of a cell in relation to the top and the bottoms here. So you can vertically text the line down or up, more and down. To change the vertical lines of a cell content, use once again, the format cell dialog box. We can do the wrap text, the shrink to fit, the merge cells also. You can do other font border fill, protection, and numbers. You stay away from protection. How can you adjust a column width? That's the tech check. To adjust the column width, drag the line between the column headings, double click the line between the column heading to auto fit them, or use a format menu in the cell group. How do you change the vertical alignment of a cell content? Use a format cell dialog box to change the vertical alignment of a cell's contents. Now, how do you center text across the range of cells? You can highlight it and click center, or to center the text across a range of cells, use the center across the selection. Things that you need to remember. A font. The overall design of the full set of characters, also known as typeface. Font style. An effect that can be applied to a font such as bold, italic, or underline, or combination of them. Border. A line or a box that frames the text or a cell. Delimiter. A divider that separates text from each other. Theme. A collection of design element, graphic, and color that help items such as document, presentation, web pages maintain a consistent image. Cell style. A set of formatting treats that has been given to a name, like percentage or dollar sign. Table style. A predefined set of format that can be applied to a range of data. And that's it. Thank you.